doesn't just transform communities, it transforms people. And I stand in a room of transformed community and transformed people. So, honest, don't be frightened. This is not all what I'm going to say. I like to make people nervous. Oh, there's my colleagues right there. But Cindy graciously introduced me as a warrior for children's health insurance. May I always be known as a warrior for children. One of the things I was most proud of on the City Council was something that the County Office of Education and the City Council signed jointly. And it was called SJ 2020. It is a master plan to address our children and their ability to be successful. So I have three statements I want to read. I do want to respect your time, but these are important points that all the council members and the mayor and the county superintendent and his board members and any number of other people signed. And the commitment was by the City of San Jose, the educational community, the business community, and the nonprofit community. And we are asking for the county and the city to continue funding this program. And through this document, there is a contract. And I was reminding Superintendent Dr. Reese about it just recently. But the lines that pertain to the City of San Jose, and I know Dave has already spoke, Supervisor Cortese, when you get to know them as friends, they become Dave and Sam and Madison. But the three lines are, the city commits to coordinating a youth-focused efforts across the city departments and programs. The second point is initiating partnerships between public schools and the city. And the third point is developing policies that promote healthy and successful students. I know the city is struggling really hard. If this $2.1 million would solve the deficit, I'd have a really hard time saying solve it. But it won't solve the deficit. But it will take away 100% of insurance for each and every child that benefits from these funds. So I submit that there is a contract and a promise, and I look to my colleagues, former and dear friends, and let you know I will be there to support you and access to health insurance for all children. Judy even looks fierce with Santa ears. That's awesome. I want that ferocity. All right, so I almost feel like it's the last man standing or gal standing here because I know the room's been cleared out, and I have to say that three of the main sponsors for this event are council members Ash Kalra and Sam Liccardo, and also Vice Mayor Madison Nguyen. And so we're really honored to bring each of them up. And I wanted to start with Councilmember Kalra, who, through even the toughest budget times has been clear with us about his commitment to children. So welcome, Councilmember Kalra.
Thank you, Cindy. And it really is great to be here and great to hear from Judy and talking about a contract. The reality is I don't think we need to have a contract to understand our commitment to children. And I think that it's easy to see how we connect the dots and the value of having healthy children and what it means for the fiscal and quality of life, the both physical health and quality of life of the city. And there are plenty of examples of how having healthy children helps all of us. San Jose Unified School District, for example, demonstrated that schools showed that with healthy kids, now only 1 out of 6 children with asthma go to the emergency room, compared to almost 50% of children with asthma before. This saves on costly emergency room visits for the family and the public health system, and of course, increases the attendance numbers at schools. It helps their bottom line. Healthy Kids has leveraged additional federal and state resources for the county, bringing bring in $24 million annually in new state and federal funding. Through a MERS outreach and enrollment effort, Healthy Kids produce a significant increase in enrollment in Medi-Cal and Healthy Families. So it certainly is an urgent program. And you know, the original council members that promoted this showed a great deal of courage. And I think it's during the most difficult times that courage is required. And you may hear when it comes to programs like this where people might say, oh, it's not part of our charter, or we're going through difficult times. But the reality is, if you connect the dots, we'll understand why programs like this are fiscally and morally the right thing to do. So whether it requires reordering our priorities, whether it requires asking more of the 1%, whether it requires going after banks that are too big to fail, we have to make the commitment because our children's health care is something we cannot fail them on. Thank you.
You know, we are also joined by another leader who I just wanted to acknowledge, and that is Poncho Guevara, from Sacred Heart Community Services, who in fact is the heart of Sacred Heart Community Services. We're so pleased you're here. Now it gives me great pleasure to introduce Councilmember Sam Liccardo, who has also been a champion for children and for low-income neighborhoods, and for undocumented community. Please give him a warm welcome.
Thank you, Cindy. I'm supposed to tell you a lot of statistics about why it's important that we support the Children's Health Initiative, but I don't remember all the statistics, so I'm just going to tell you the two reasons why I'm here. The first reason is because I'm scared of Judy, and I know many of us are here for that reason. The second reason is because there's a little girl by the name of Diana here. She's not so little anymore, but her mom's here, I know. And I'm not going to embarrass her because I know she's probably shy, but Kathleen's going to embarrass her right now. So Diana's older sister, Claudia, interned in my office about 4 years ago. Her mom's going to go get her. I know she's very shy. This very courageous little girl has fought successfully a remarkable battle against cancer. And I just wanted to say how proud I am of her and her family. And they were able to do it because of the Children's Health Initiative. So all of you in this room should be proud that you can see such a beautiful, talented girl here today.
You guys, let's give her a woo. Next, I'm really excited to introduce our Vice Mayor of the City of San Jose, Madison Nguyen. And Madison has also had a long history of fighting on behalf of children. As a matter of fact, when I very first met Madison, I think she was running a nonprofit and getting ready to run for school board, and that's how long her commitment to kids has been, you know, a part of her life. So let's give a warm welcome to our Vice Mayor, Madison Nguyen.
Thank you, Cindy. Thank you very much. I'm really excited and delighted to be here, and also really excited to host this event along with my council colleagues. A lot has been said about the benefits of this program, but if you allow me, let me just add a few more things to why I have been a big supporter of this program and continue to be a bigger supporter of the program as we move forward. As you can see, this program serves so many low-income families regardless of race, ethnicity, social status, and it doesn't make an exception to anyone. As we can see, some of the speakers and the families who came up and spoke tonight, whether you're Latino, Vietnamese, African American, it doesn't matter. As long as you need health care program, this program is going to provide that for everyone in this community. And that's why I'm so proud to be a resident of this county and a resident of the city of San Jose. So of the